Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Shakespeare. Today is Tragedy Tuesday, and I looked through all of Shakespeare's tragedies but found myself being compelled and drawn to one in particular today, the tragedy of Macbeth. It will come as no surprise to anyone who is following along with this series that I love language. I love words and the power that they hold. And this is a play about a great many things, but one of the things that it's about centrally is the power of words. A prophecy unspoken is just a feeling, and once it's stated, the prophet has no more control over it. And that's where the action of the play Macbeth begins. The witches, the weird sisters, give Macbeth and Banquo prophecies about both of their lives, that Macbeth will become the king of all of Scotland, and Banquo, his sons, will be kings after that. And this sets into motion all of the bloody action in the play. There have been a lot of things said about this play, a lot of things about a curse involving it. And I don't like to personally say the title of the play out loud, because I'm a very superstitious sort, and if you work in theater long enough, especially with small companies, things tend to go wrong all on their own. You don't need to call down any ancient and mystical powers. But I love the idea that language holds this power. That when you say something out loud, any word really, you're conjuring all of its power and meaning behind it. And I think that that's very beautiful. The speech that we're going to be looking at today is the dagger speech, one of the most famous in all of Shakespeare. In this sequence, Macbeth is on his way to murder the sitting king of Scotland, Duncan, and his eyes begin to play tricks on him. He wonders at his senses, wonders at what he's doing, and happens to use some beautiful language to do it. I'll let the Bloody Scotsman say the rest. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me catch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind? A false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going. Such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fool of the other senses, or worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now o'er the one-half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, whose howls his watch thus with his stealthy pace. With Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps. Which way they walk, for fear thy very stones will prate of my whereabouts. And take the present horror of the time, which now suits with it. Whiles I threat, he lives. Words to the heated deeds, too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell which summons thee to heaven or to hell. And you can see the prophecies that the witches gave him, their mere presence in his life has turned everything into a horror show. The things that he sees coming at him out of the dark can no longer be explained by shadows and tricks of his mind. These are dark workings now, as the darkness begins to work on him and the entire play, indeed the entire countryside of Scotland, before it's all finished. I'm sure that we will be back with Mackers sooner than later. But if there's anything else that you would like to hear, please, the comment section below. That's how I know what you would like to hear tomorrow, Villain Wednesday. I could have just as easily done this speech tomorrow, but I figured let's get it out of the way now. So if there's a villain speech you'd like to hear, let me know. Quick. There is the rest of the week as well. We have the comedies on Friday, histories on Thursdays, some second fiddles on Saturday. Please let me know what you think about the show and any requests that you might have for future speeches. Give us a subscribe. That way we will show up in your news feed every single day. Thank you once again. I'll see you tomorrow.